Hey guys, how you doing? Mr. Fazio here. Hope you're all doing well and getting through this challenging time. Um, I'm proud of the work that you have submitted, and if you haven't yet, that's okay. Just please, if you can, try to get it done by Friday night. I posted two assignments on the founding of Islam, the Prophet Muhammad and his life, and another assignment on the main beliefs of Islam. I also posted a kind of cool virtual tour of what a pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca would look like through Google Earth, and a couple videos from PBS Learning Media on that kind of I think summarize the first two assignments. So please check those out if you can. So the next thing I'm going to do is take you through a series of screencasts with some key information as we kind of move through this unit on Islam. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about geography and some geographic context, where Islam starts, why it starts there. And I'm going to do that through a series of slides and again, screencasts. And I'm going to try to keep the videos short. So what I'm going to do is I'll upload each of these screencasts. I'm hoping to keep it to 3. And I'm going to then create an assignment. It's going to be a Google Doc with some key terms and definitions and some questions. And you're going to use these lectures and the slides to define the terms and answer the questions, okay? So where does this whole thing start? Where does the religion of Islam emerge? Let's take a look. So I'm going to move my little window here so you can maybe get a little bit of a better picture of the map. But the religion starts on the Arabian Peninsula, okay? Let's take a look at the globe here. This is the zoomed out view of the world, right? So you can see Africa, okay? We can see Europe, which then blends into Asia, which is all of this, including this giant boot here. And that's really what I want you to key in on here, because when we look, this giant boot on the globe is actually zoomed in, is right here. This is the Arabian Peninsula. Okay, why is it called Arabia? Well, the people that lived here were called Arabs. And Arabs they lived in different tribes. Okay, groups of people who were nomadic. They were herders, they were traders in this area here. All right, now remember, a peninsula is land that is surrounded on 3 sides by water, which we see here. We have the Red Sea, the Arabian Sea, and the Persian Gulf. Now, geographically, okay, this area, this giant wedge of land is very dry, made up mainly of desert, which is good for the people living there because, again, we mentioned that outside invaders, it's hard to invade if you have desert area, not a lot of water, not a lot of resources. So in a sense, it kept them protected, but a lot of the tribes in these areas, they did compete and they did fight over water, grazing land for camels, goats, sheep. But this is the area, and you'll notice Mecca right here. Let me highlight this for you. This is where Muhammad is born, and this is the birthplace of Islam. And eventually it is going to spread right throughout this entire area here, what we call the Arabian Peninsula. And eventually it's going to spread even further. One other thing you notice about this map is that you're going to see some cities that you recognize. You remember Jerusalem, right? The Holy Land, considered holy by Christians, Jews, and Muslims as well. You may remember Alexandria, a beautiful city created in Egypt by Alexander the Great. You definitely know Constantinople, right? The capital of the Byzantine Empire. So what's going to happen is eventually in the 630s, these Arabs who are going to become Muslim, they're going to, really take up Muhammad's religion. They are going to expand even further into parts of the world that are controlled by the Byzantine Empire. They are going to push into this area here in Egypt, which is part of Africa. They are going to push into the Persian Empire, which is really present day Iran and Iraq. All right. But I really just wanted to give you some geographic context, okay, to the whole situation. This is where it starts. And the Muslims in this area are going to create an empire by pushing into other directions and taking over and conquering other territory. All right. So this concludes our first little lecture just about the geographic circumstances, all right, of what's going on. Where did Islam start and where is it going to continue to spread? All right, guys. So hopefully this is helpful. And I'm going to follow up with a couple more screencasts, okay?